E, B, D, A, D, F sharp. Capo on the 2nd fret. So for the beginning here, you're going to put your index finger on the 3rd fret of the low E string. And then everything else is played open. Next one, you're going to put your index finger on the 3rd fret of the A string. Everything else gets played open except the low E. Mute that with your middle finger. Next, you're going to put your index finger on the 2nd fret of the low E. Mute the A string with your index finger. And then everything else is played open. Next, take your index finger and put it on the 2nd fret. So when you have your index finger on the 3rd fret, just slide it down 1 fret. That's all it is. So yeah, that's the beginning. Sad to see the day started, like I'm swallowed up. The song looks like an accusation, pouring hate on us. Though the later I'm awake, it makes it easier to hide. Won't have to reckon with my problems if I refuse to try. Can't communicate clear and precise. Okay, so for the part leading up into the chorus, you're going to put your index finger on the 5th fret of the G string, and your ring finger goes on the 7th fret of the B string. Everything else gets played open except the A and the low E string. You're going to mute those with your middle finger. Also, try to mute the high E string as well. So altogether, it's just the D, G, and B strings being played. Alright, so leading into the chorus, we've got it's basically the exact same chord progression as the beginning, except instead of playing that chord down here, I'm just playing up here. As you can see, this chord sounds pretty similar to this chord, but for the sake of having it sound the way I want it to sound, I play it up here, which is going to be index finger 7th fret low E and ring finger 8th fret A, and then everything else gets played open. So with the lyrics, is something gone wrong, or am I making it up? Is something gone wrong, or is should I move out, all dragging loved ones in? How could it get much worse than it's all in my head? Then it goes back into exactly how it was in the beginning. And there's no alternations, it's just, there's no, it's pretty big. It's even more simple than the first verse. It's just alternating between index finger 3rd fret low E and index finger 3rd fret A. That's it for the second verse. The camera flashes shows and I already regret. Rather mitigate the chance. There's something gone wrong, or am I making it up? And that leads into the bridge. I cut away the scene of myself on the floor. Grab the carpet till it won't hold its shape anymore. Time wasted on avoidance. Keep your distance, stay away. The quick solution seems the strongest. There's no guilt if there's no me. So starts out with this chord that you already know. Then it jumps up to this chord, which I haven't shown you yet. It's going to be middle finger 5th fret A and ring finger 5th fret D. Everything else gets played open except the low E. You're going to mute that with your thumb. Next chord for the bridge is going to be your ring finger on the 7th fret of the A string, and your your index finger goes on the 5th fret of the D string. Everything else gets played open except the low E. You're going to mute that with your middle finger. I cut away the scene of myself on the floor. Grab the carpet till it won't hold its shape any. Then back to this chord. For the sake of clarity, I'll say it again. It's going to be your index finger on the 7th fret of the low E and your ring finger on the 8th fret of the A. Everything else gets played open. The cutaway is the scene of myself on the floor. Grip the carpet till it won't hold its shape anymore. Next chord for this little part is just going to be every string played open except the low E. You're going to mute that with whichever finger you fucking prefer. Next chord is going to be your pinky on the 5th fret of the low E and your index finger on the 2nd fret of the A. Everything else gets played open. Back up to this chord, and it just alternates between those 3 chords. Kind of. Let's go back to the beginning of the bridge. The cutaway is the scene of myself on the floor. Grab the carpet till it won't hold its shape anymore. Time wasted on avoidance. Keep your distance, stay away. The quick solution seems the strongest. So instead of going back up here, we're gonna go back down here. So quick solution seems the strongest. There's no guilt if, and then move up 1 fret. Mute the A string with your index finger while you're moving up 1 fret. So it sounds like this. It sounds like shit, but it sounds okay in the song. And then that moves back into the chorus. There's no guilt if there's no me, and something gone wrong, or am I making it up? Something gone wrong, or is it nothing again? And then for the second half of that chorus, it's the exact same thing as all the other choruses from the beginning of the song. Why should I move at all, dragging loved ones in? How can it get much worse if it's all in my head? Sad to see the day starting, like I'm swallowed up. The song looks like an accusation, pouring hate on us. There's no point in trying to speak. Okay, so for this little last section here, what I'm doing here is playing chords that I've already told you, but they're being played in different orders. So the first chord is, which is all strings open except the low E. Next chord is this chord, which is your pinky on the 5th fret of the low E and your index finger on the 2nd fret of the A. Everything else gets played open. And then back to this chord, which is index finger 7th fret low E, and your ring finger goes on the 8th fret of the A. Everything else gets played open. Till it dies, we'll have to regulate my problems if I refuse to try. That's it. For that very last chord, I'm using my pinky here to get those little pretty notes to come out. That's it. Thanks.